Okay, so our journey begins waiting for 4 hours at the Orlando airport. Because our flight got canceled, we had to actually take a 4-hour bus ride to Miami in order to catch our Paris flight. Finally, we landed in Paris, and I was so happy to see the airport. When we got to Paris, we actually had to take another 4-hour bus ride in order to get to our hotel, which was located in Cannes. So today we have to go to the Brittany Cemetery, and then we go to a 360 museum, and we have our croissants, and we're ready to take on the day. It is currently 6:41. We finally got to the Brittany American Cemetery, and we got some time to look around, and it was beautiful. While at the cemetery, some World War II veterans were there, and they spoke about their experiences. It was a very eye-opening experience for us as well. After the ceremony at the Brittany Cemetery, which took about 2 hours, we were on our way to Aeromanche. So we just got to Aeromanche's, and it's beautiful, as you can see. And we did the 360 Museum, which told us all of the history about Normandy. Our band was actually in France in order to celebrate the 75th annual D-Day parade. If you're not aware what D-Day is, it's when Nazi-occupied France was liberated. Okay, this is day 3.
Is everyone in?
This is day 3, and we are going to the Normandy American Cemetery for a concert. It's raining all day, but that's okay. We're still gonna make the best of it. We are headed now to Mont Saint Michel. We got done with the ceremony, and we have our food on the bus, and we're ready to go. So I didn't really get any footage from the Normandy American Cemetery because it was a ceremony and we didn't really have much time to look around. After a very long bus ride, we finally got to Mont Saint Michel. When at Mont Saint Michel, we thought we could go up into the castle, but sadly we had gotten there just as they closed. But it's okay, because we still got a really good view. As you can tell, it was so windy. Apparently, winds were at like 45 miles per hour. And trust me, you could feel it. It was freezing cold. Then we got to eat dinner, which was really good, and we started to head back to our buses. In order to get to the buses, we actually had to walk down this really windy bridge. I kid you not, it was freezing. The next morning was the 75th annual D-Day parade held at St. Mary-Glace. We took a quick stop at Utah Beach in order to get sand as a keepsake and to take a group photo. Afterwards, we made it to St. Mary-Glace. Okay, we are walking around and we're going to try to find a different different places and different grocery stores before we do the D-Day parade, which is coming up in 40 minutes.
Yeah.
We had some free time before the parade started, so we got to look around and explore the festival. It was wonderful. Vlog update, we just got done with our D-Day performance and it went great.
It was amazing.
A lot of fun, loved it, and now we are on a 5-hour bus ride to Paris, so pray for us. As we were going into Paris, we got a good view of the River Seine. After a very, very long bus ride, we finally made it to our hotel. Vlog update. So we just got to our hotel last night, and today we are going to the Louvre. The Louvre! Okay guys, we are officially in Paris and we are now going to the Louvre. And of course, when at the Louvre, our first stop was the Mona Lisa. My friends and I actually kind of got lost around the Louvre, but we found this amazing icon. After walking around for what seemed like forever, we decided to stop and got this amazing view. Now, I didn't actually go into Napoleon's apartment, which is also called the Golden Room, but enjoy some footage that I got from my friend Savannah. After the Louvre, we got to go on a bus tour of France and ended up seeing the Arc de Triomphe. We also saw a small glimpse of Notre Dame. Our bus tour included many wonderful sights, including the Judiciary Building and the French Senate. The next day was the Eiffel Tower. Of course, my friends had to get some iconic shots of someone proposing in front of the Eiffel Tower. If you ever plan on going to the Eiffel Tower, make sure you get there with plenty of time to spare, because the line took a good hour and a half. Even though the line was unbelievably long, we still got a really pretty view from the second story of the Eiffel Tower. On the first floor of the Eiffel Tower is a glass floor. It was beautiful and kind of scary. After the Eiffel Tower, we got dinner in Montmartre. There was a beautiful cathedral, and we didn't actually get to go into it, but we got to look around in one of the side churches that was just as beautiful. As you can see, stained glass is very popular in France, and I'm glad it is, because it was very beautiful. We just got to Versailles! Sydney! Honestly, if you plan on going anywhere in France, allow at least an hour and a half time for a line, because by the time we got into Versailles, we actually had to cancel our other plans because the line took so long that it took up a good chunk of our time. Even though we had to cancel our other plans, I'm really glad that we got more time to look around Versailles because it was beautiful. We didn't actually get to go out into the gardens themselves because you had to pay 9 extra euros in order to do so, but that was because there was a concert there. However, we did get to look out the window and we got to look through the whole entire palace. This is the Hall of Mirrors, and I am so glad that we went in. It was the most breathtaking thing. There were so many chandeliers and so many mirrors. My breath was taken away. After Versailles, we traveled back to Paris in order to go on our River Seine cruise. We also got to get another glimpse at Notre Dame. However, I think my favorite view was the Eiffel Tower at night. Last day in Paris! Woo! Oui, oui, last day Paris! Bonjour! Eiffel Tower, we're going home! The next morning, we had to get up super early in order to catch our bus to the Charles de Gaulle airport. You won't believe this, but our flight actually got delayed again, so we had to take a detour to Dallas, Texas. So this was the second time that our flight got delayed, but thankfully we got on our flight to Dallas and we were on our way. After what seemed like forever, our flight landed in Dallas and then we were on our way to Florida. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed.